All right, this is a difficult story. It is an extremely short story, but there are a lot of little clues hidden in there that really help us understand it completely. And the first thing I want to point out is Wanjo Baizan, who wrote this story, is not a professional writer but actually a professional scientist and educator, and writing science fiction is a side hobby. And so there's a little clue in there for you that should come to light. And so a couple of things I want to point out here is that we have two main characters. We have this narrator, unnamed. We don't know if it's male or female, who lives in the future and is going back in time, breaking the rules of the corporation or company or government organization that they work for, breaking the rules, sneaking into this time machine to go back into time with no purpose to fix things or change things. The narrator simply wants to tell this woman hundreds of years ago about the way things are now. Okay, so that's what their narrator is trying to accomplish. And then there's some stuff here before they make the jump that kind of sets you up for that. So the narrator finds this woman in the woods. This woman is running and hiding and trying to escape from an army of uniformed and ignorant men, as it says. So don't think army with guns and green outfits. This is before that. This is hundreds of years ago. So this is probably swords and spears and some other form of maybe knight outfit or something else. It says they're huts, so the uniforms may even be something different. Um, this woman is trying to hide from these men, and these men are hunting her down. So when our narrator finds this woman, our narrator simply tells this woman about the future, how we fly around the planet and beyond, how we fight disease with poison injections, so planes, vaccines, how our metal machines come to life with sparks, cars, how we communicate with invisible signals, cell phones. Because how would you describe those things to someone? Oh, we have these cell phones. They don't even know what a phone is. They have no understanding of distant communication. And they're banging on the doors. These men are about to track her down. And she smiles because she knows that the future is a place where science and technology has come to life. And it says she goes out to the soldiers, half smiling, to the fire that awaits her. Okay, so remember, these soldiers were hunting her. There's an implication here that somehow they think she is a witch or involved in witchcraft or magic, but she isn't. She is not a witch. She is not doing any magic. She is not doing any witchcraft. The things that she is involved in, the things that she is doing, experimenting with, they just don't understand. Because they don't understand it, they automatically think of it as witchcraft. That's important because everything in the story we have to make an inference because everything is kind of symbolic. So she goes out to these men, knowing the magic survives. Again, magic in quotes. There really is no magic. She knows that we're all witches, air quotes now. So again, these are metaphors. We're not really witches and it's not really magic. The thing that the narrator told her about is what is the magic and the reason she's being hunted. And we can infer from the fire that awaits her the outcome. So hopefully this explanation helps you understand the story, because the whole goal of this is not to answer these questions by telling me what's there. I see what's there. The whole goal of this is to tell me what is there probably means, what it suggests, what it symbolizes, and what we can infer, what we can conclude from it, because what this story is saying is actually different than what the words are like. There's no word for cell phone for her, so he has to explain it as invisible signals. There's no word for vaccines, so he has to narrator. I don't know if it's a he or she, you can figure that out on your own. The narrator has to explain it as poison injections. So there aren't words, so they're using the only vocabulary they have. So again, this isn't about witchcraft or magic, but this is about a woman who's being hunted for doing something that the men in power don't understand. Okay, hopefully this helps you as you answer the questions.